This is
bodybuilding. Okay, this is a little bit more cheat meal. I'm having hamburgers at 2 a.m. I'm not a boxer. I want to enjoy my meal. So I'm having a cheat meal. I'm doing the worst of the worst. I got ground hamburger beef and bacon. And I'm going to show you guys how I eat my bacon so that you don't have to worry about so much grease. It's obviously being cooked on the George Foreman grill, but I'm going to show you a little bit of a secret that my mom showed me, and then maybe it'll work for you, maybe it won't, but you give it a try. And other than that, I'll just tell you about how my training's going. Just finishing up my graduation for, well, I'm not going to graduate, but I'm doing my graduation project. And it's really time consuming, and I'm really only getting about 3 days a week, and cutting the training short. It's really hard when other people are looking after your time. You don't really get to take care of it. So it's more or less just trying to budget your time and just making sure you put in everything you can towards working out. And yeah, it's just how it's going. It's kind of fucked up. You know, I did a very unselfish act, and I feel really good about it. My buddy he called me out of the blue, and he's like, yeah, can you drive me to the hospital? And I was right in between my workout. I mean, I just finished going to school. I never worked out for the first 2 days before that. I just started my workout, and then my buddy needed to go to the hospital. Took him to the hospital. Turns out he was put in the ER room, and he was there for 2 days. So sometimes, even though things are important, you have to be a very selfless individual, and also try to do what you can to help others. So I guess bodybuilding is about, you know, being one with yourself, and also the bigger you get, the more intimidating of a person you're going to be, the more people are going to see that demeanor of being a big mean guy that wants to fight. So you really have to lay it on thick and be that much nicer. So just a little bit of heads up. Right now I got the bacon. Yum yum. Look at all that grease. We're gonna cut that in half. I'm gonna guarantee I'm gonna cut that in half for sure. How do I eat my dairy products? They're always light, either skim milk, low fat, and when I put them on, I don't cut big thick chunks, nice paper thin pieces. That's all you need. You don't need to get overdo it, and I don't know. Dairy just, I don't know about dairy. I take my calcium supplements every morning, so just nice and thin, and that's how I'm going to put my pizza, or my hamburgers together. That's about it. So we got the cheese there. Now this next step, you can see bacon's pretty much cooked, right? This next step is important as clitoral stimulation. Just as important. What I've done is folded some paper towel here. And just sink it on there. Close her up. You don't need as much, but I just want to make sure that it gets the compression. So I put a little bit extra there. And that'll soak up all the grease. So you still get the flavor of the bacon, but a little bit crunchy, but you got a little bit of moisture from the cheese and a little bit of barbecue sauce. Throw this on there too, and hamburgers are good to go. A lot of bacon. I call it homemade baconators. Cheat meal, bodybuilding cooking. Cut the grease, cut the fat, enjoy your life. Alright, so we got the grease going here. Let's see what surprise we have here. Oh yeah. Yes. Otherwise that would have not come out. So the other side is going to be really greasy. I'll just throw this on here. This bacon is like the cardinal sin of anybody who's trying to keep the fat off. Especially when you cook it at like I don't know, Arby's or wherever you're going to eat it. They're not going to take care of the bacon the way you're going to cook it at home. It's not, no way. right? And then there's even the point where it's still white and juicy. You know what I'm talking about, the way bacon looks. I would never eat that. I don't even think I ever ate that shit when I was like 10 or 15. I just knew better. So we're gonna get the burgers going. Toss that on there. I don't like any of this stuff. Try to pick all that off too. All that stuff on the edge. You think they're going to do that for you at McDonald's? You're probably going to have someone else's extra if you're lucky. You just scrape it right onto your burger. Yum. So they probably the calories that they tell you on the menu doesn't account for other people's fat and stuff that comes off their burger. They don't give us. They don't care. Why would anybody want to eat takeout? Like, are you really that lazy that you can't cook for yourself? Really? You can't be a bodybuilder if you can't cook for yourself. What's up? So I was at a house party last night. Got off of studying around midnight. Decided to go out. And we're in the basement hanging out. Two hot girls come downstairs. So okay, obviously it's time to pull off the jackets. So jacket comes off, baby gaps on, party time, and the music is loud, but I saw what she said. The first thing she said was steroids. Man, oh man, what did these guys leave this sport? Are you serious? When a girl sees a guy look like me, why did they think steroids, not hardworking, ethical, and motivated? Why is it they think steroids? Why is it a negative? It just boggles my mind that that's the way that people depict a bodybuilder. So I just, that's another reason for me to want to, try to help people understand what a bodybuilder does, how a bodybuilder eats, of course. Burgers are done. A little bit of grease. A little more of that. Well, she's done. Here's my, look at all the stuff that people they eat. Look at that. Right? Not really a cheat meal, because you take care of yourself. You got to make sure you get all that stuff that runs off the side there. That it's a little bit of fat that goes on the edge there. It likes to stick to the burgers. Throw on your barbecue sauce. Put on your cheese. Let the buns. And I'm telling you, you got yourself a nice meal. Good. Because this is like heaven. This is like heaven. And yeah, I'm eating at 3 in the morning.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
3 in the morning. Bodybuilding Cooking, cheat meal, Saturday night. Hey cameraman, come check out your hamburger. You got a couple pieces of bacon, some cheese, nice little toasted buns here. Boom. Yeah, boy. Try your burger. Tell me what you think. Oh, a thumbs up this time. Right on. So I'm going to enjoy my cheat meal, and hopefully in the next few weeks my projects will start slowing down. A little bit more dedication towards training. It's not that I'm not dedicated, it's just time won't permit. And we're going long distance on this. We're not stopping. We're going 5 years, 10 years, and you're going to see some big improvements if you start looking after what you're eating and making sure that I remember one thing when my brother told me. He didn't have a fucking clue what it meant, but it's important. It was if you owned a Ferrari, Would you put regular gas in it? I want you to think about that. You have a good week.